Not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And Caro and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point. Now, here's Wagner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Here's Harris. And he drives in. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
5 on the clock. And it's Carter missing. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, you got to get it.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And Caro is screened for Suggs. Carter outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it to Suggs. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Nets.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Carter against Walker. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. He gets it in there.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Carter with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Walker. Out to Harris. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, the defense thinks they've cut Gary Harris off, and he says, I'm going to adjust and make it against a pretty good contest.
Walker the pass to Bridges. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early, but it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for Suggs, he's got the ability to guard both guards. and he pushes tempo. So while that perimeter game develops, contribute in other ways.
Banchero is screened for Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Offensive rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hey, Doran's talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Banchero outside. And foul on, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
2 shots.
Previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The immense speed at which these players are moving
Does not count.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That one drops for him.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
The pass to Walker. Schroeder looking over the floor. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Tie game in Brooklyn. And back with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Brooklyn trailing. They set the pick. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Banchero. A shot off that time. Walker with some nice D. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. The drive by Schroeder. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players. Well, Carter Jr. doesn't get sped up by that dwindling shot clock, stays focused and locked in.
Shooter passes to Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Launches a three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Out to Carter. Wagner outside.
Second quarter.
Pass to Suggs. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
2 points. That one goes.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, my goodness. How about the aggressiveness from Franz Wagner? Leaves no doubt on the dunk.
Passes it to Bridges. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Pass to Finney Smith. That shot missing. Great defense that time from Banchero. Harris outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Kicks to Bridges. Over in the corner, Claxton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Banchero passes to Harris. Banchero is screened for Harris. Banchero against Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
7 seconds left in the first half. Wagner finds Harris. It's good from long range. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball player.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Black. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Isaac misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are 2 areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Wagner outside. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. Here's Anthony, and he converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 7.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
Johnson against Ingles. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Going inside.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. Rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and 2-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Anthony kicks to Ingles. And Wagner has it in the corner. Out to Anthony. And stolen by Simmons. The 3 from Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Isaac a screen on Thomas. Black from beyond the arc and then some. Black's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Cole Anthony.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Here's Ingles. And Wagner has it in the corner. Ingles passes to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out to Anthony. Wagner a screen on Simmons. Here's Anthony. Wagner wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Simmons inside. He's defended by Wagner. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Anthony against Simmons. And Wagner drives in. Wagner with a screen for Isaac. Wagner outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Man, you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Nets trail by 3. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ben Simmons, what a dribble drive. How about the handle? Woo!
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ingles dishes to Anthony. Back to Ingles. Isaac with a screen for Ingles. And Simmons with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the game's. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Walker on the wing. He's joined by Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Wagner against Bridges. Over in the corner, Claxton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Suggs. Out to Carter. Launches it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Here's Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Nobody near Schroeder. Drops in the tray.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Suggs throws it down.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Schroeder kicks to Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Carter with a screen on Schroeder. Carter outside. Suggs kicks to Carter. Off target with his 3. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Kicks it out to Banchero. The 3-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 5.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights and the big moment.
Bridges against Wagner. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Banchero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
One thing Banchero knows how to do is get himself to the foul line. He puts defenders in a position where they have no choice but to foul.
Pass to Claxton. The dish to Schroeder. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Carter right side. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Kicks it out to Banchero. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Nets. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Walker. Right wing. Here's Claxton. Oh, good on the three.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Stolen by Walker. To the middle. There's Schroeder, and it's blocked.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
Here's Harris, and he makes that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Bridges inside the three-point line. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Harris kicks to Carter. Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner from past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Bridges for 3. No good on that one.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Yes!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. So the Magic win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
what they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barnes in at the four-man position. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes goes in, and a nice finish on the layup.
Knifing his way to the rack. Scotty Barnes, you gotta love his fearlessness.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it. And he's only getting better.
And here are the Raptors now. The Nets making their last shot. Barnes the screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Schroeder. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes the screen. It's Barnes on the wing. There's the drive, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Schroeder. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Barnes. And it's Toronto with another.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Barnes. And it's blocked. Kicks it to Quickly. Trent with a screen on Bridges. Trent outside. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Claxton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Quickly. Trent with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Trent. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits the back iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Such a wide open look. Trent's got 6.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Screen by Claxton. And it's Thomas off the drive. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Quickly. Still no points. Poeltl, the pass to Quickly. Barnes with it. Back to Quickly. Pass to Poeltl. The 3, Barrett. Sinks the tray.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Here's Bridges. Here's Claxton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. Back to Barnes. Down low. And here is Barrett. From the elbow. And that one's long.
and that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
To the inside.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Quickly outside. The three from Barnes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so both teams. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Thomas, following the bucket by the Raptors. Outside Johnson. Drills it from deep. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Quickly outside. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Barnes a screen. Barrett into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Now Schroeder. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Three-pointer, Bridges. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got 12.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And it's Barrett off the drive. And it's rejected. That's tipped. Here's Olynyk. Finished off the break. And the Raptors lead by 8.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Got it.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Quickly. No points so far. Trent with a screen on Schroeder. Trent outside. Back to Quickly. Now here's Olynyk. Here he goes. It's blocked. Pass to Bridges. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Johnson. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
Yeah, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
Outside Barnes, 4 on the clock. Olynyk for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
All right, fans.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game. Quickly finds Trent. And here's Olynyk. Barnes passes to Olynyk. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Claxton passes to Schroeder. The kick out to Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. Back to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Don't sleep on Olynyk's ability to stretch the floor. He's a modern big.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nwora in at the power forward position. The kick to Olynyk. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And Toronto has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, BA. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor. And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Boucher's checked in for Olynyk. Now here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Boucher on the screen. Into the lane. Here's Abaji. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Abaji can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto trailing. Right side Brown. Let's go with a 3. Dick with a miss. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Brown. Simmons against Brown. And that one's good. Simmons has got 6 points.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Boucher passes to Brown. Going inside, and the jam by Brown.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Simmons against Brown. Pass to Sharp. Now Walker. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Finney Smith. Oh, he's way off from outside. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Dick. Walker covering. Dick, the pass to Nora. On the take, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Simmons, the pass to Sharp. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous. Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Now here's Walker, guarded closely, and stolen by Boucher. Pass to Nora. In transition, here they come.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
The Nets with a lead. Here's Sharp, covered by Boucher. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the jam by Brown.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Dick on target from range. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
It's Finney Smith with the drive.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's Brown on the wing. Brown, a screen on Walker. He takes it in for the tie. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 9 points here in the second half.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Sharp. Back to Finney Smith. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Walker. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bridges misses. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trent outside to take the lead. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Barnes with it. Claxton picks him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice pump fake by Scotty Barnes, pulling them in to get contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Bridges. Claxton down low, guarded by Olynyk.
Really understanding the defensive scheme. Olynyk right there to contest that shot.
Pass to Quickly, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Count it. Good. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
The paint is where Barnes is most dangerous. He attacks without hesitation.
Barrett against Bridges. To the paint. Out to Schroeder. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton to stop the run. Rebound by the Raptors. Quickly outside. 4-3. The rebound by Bridges. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder into the lane. Claxton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Screen by Olynyk. Trent with it. Claxton picks him up. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Olynyk. Trent up top. He's guarded by Bridges. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. For 3. Barrett. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Quickly finds Barnes. Outside Olynyk. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Quickly against Schroeder. Outside Barnes. Ooh, poked away. Barrett passes to Olynyk. Count the basket. And the Raptors lead by 5.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. For 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Olynyk with a screen on Bridges. Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
From outside the arc, hits a 3-pointer.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Gary Trent Jr.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Now here's Quickly. puts up a deep three. Doesn't go for him. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 10. For three, Bridges. Can they get it? And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Trent. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...
athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett is out there with Barnes. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in a point guard. Now, here's Barrett. 4 on the clock. It's good.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Carter with a screen on quickly. Here's Suggs. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Trent with the drive. Barnes down low. He's covered by Banchero. Barnes can't get it to go. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Quickly kicks to Trent. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Olynyk. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Carter with a screen on quickly. Here's Suggs. And Barnes sends it back. Here's quickly. Off target from three-point range. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Suggs. Carter outside. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Harris off the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Nice physicality there from Carter, going right into the defense.
Carter hits them both.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Barnes screen on Harris. Here's Trent. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Banchero. Harris passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. Harris against Trent. Banchero is screened for Suggs. 5 to shoot and stolen by Barnes. Passes it to Trent. Barnes screen on Banchero. Trent gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Barrett against Wagner. And there's the drive. Carter with a screen on Trent, and it's Harris off the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Barrett kicks to Trent. The pass to Olynyk. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Olynyk's got 7 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here is Trent outside. The Raptors rebound. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. Barnes passes to Olynyk. Another shot, takes it inside. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 9.
And among 7-footers, Olynyk is in the conversation for best ball handlers. He's that good.
And Wagner drives in. And Caro, no good from outside. Kelly Olynyk getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Kelly Olynyk, Emmanuel quickly out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Barrett at the small forward. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Carter down low, quickly covering, and it's Carter missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Caro, a screen on Barrett. Wagner kicks to Carter. The 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Quickly the pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And then Carter with the jam.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
The drive by Barnes. Olynyk finds Barnes. Back to Olynyk. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Trent. Orlando grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Caro, a screen on quickly. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
I'll tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Now, here's quickly. Defense is right there. And the basket by Olynyk. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Now, here's Suggs. Quickly covering. Out to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Pass to Harris. Now, Banchero. There's the drive. The second chance effort. Here's Harris. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Wagner.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Orlando moving the ball around. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Suggs kicks to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Carter dishes to Banchero. Takes a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Now, quickly. No scoring in this one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Banchero. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Solid move by Banchero, working through the contact.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors. They're up by 2. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the Amway Center.
And let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. Anthony against Brown. Here's Isaac. He nails it. We're tied up. Isaac's got the first basket in the second half. That one for the Magic. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Brown sets a screen for Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
At 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
Anthony against Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's Wagner missing. The Raptors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Brown with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Isaac with the screen for Anthony. Back to Wagner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
There's a screen. Over to the left wing. Here's Abaji. Ingles covering. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Here's Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He takes it in. Brown outside. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from Wagner. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brown the pass to Dick. Boucher with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Into the lane.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
That's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Dick passes to Nemo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Anthony looking it over. Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Black. Toronto grabs the miss. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Brown outside. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Anthony. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wagner. That's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Passes it to Abaji. Offline with his three. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a one-point game. The Magic have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Wagner.
At the line for Orlando, Wagner.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Brown with the screen on Wagner. The kick out to Brown. From the arc. The shot that time, not on target. It's all tied in Orlando. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Here's Barnes. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now, here's Suggs. Quickly covering, and it's Carter missing. Raptors with the lead. Barnes dishes to Barrett. He kicks to Olynyk. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Ben Carroll is screen on quickly. Shot is good, and the Toronto leaders cut to just 1 point on the basket from Suggs.
Suggs handling this business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Olynyk, a screen on Harris. The pass to Olynyk. Trent against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Trent kicks to Olynyk. Hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Left side, Harris. Carter, left side. And then Carter with the jam.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
Trent outside. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Gary Harris.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact. A good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 3. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Out to Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
lays it up off the glass.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taken over on the offensive end.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Quickly a screen on Carter. Here's Olynyk. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 18 points for Kelly Olynyk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Olynyk inside. Carter on him. It's good.
And he is pouring it on here offensively. Olynyk looks to be warmed up.
Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Carter outside. Now, here's Suggs. Quickly covering. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Carter with a screen on Quickly. Pocket 6. Carter kicks to Harris. They get it back to the left wing. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Out to Carter to tie it up. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Count!
In a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Trent outside. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. Barnes outside. Can't get the three to fall.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And so he's good on all three free throws. So that makes it a three-point lead.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really in a
NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. You've got Cam Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Fires the 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here's Thomas, defended by Wagner. Here's Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Harris outside. And Carroll left side. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Harris against Schroeder. Down low. Here's Claxton. Another shot. Out to Bridges. Schroeder with it. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
The 3 from Banchero. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Now here's Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen. On the attack, Schroeder. Outside Finney-Smith. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Banchero. Outside Carter. And rejected. Here's Schroeder. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Harris' shot is good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Thomas, and that one is hammered home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Suggs. Here's Carter. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
2 minutes remaining.
On the attack, Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Now here's Claxton. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Driving inside.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Here's Claxton. Can't get it to drop.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Now here's Carter. He's got 5. And Then Carroll gets it to go. And Carroll's got 6.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Hollow Banchero.
Bridges outside. Claxton down low. Carter's there. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. 4-point game. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Wagner with a screen. On the attack, Carter. The 3 from Suggs. Wagner outside. Now Banchero. Outside Carter. Got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So it's Orlando now. The Nets making their last shot. Back to Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Schroeder's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Picked by Carter. Harris outside. Banchero outside. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Claxton. Good D by Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Claxton. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts. Orlando leading. Here's Suggs. Carter, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Suggs. Buries it down low. Suggs. Points in the quarter.
And good work by Suggs staying flexible. Not letting the contact get him off balance.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Thomas. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Now here's Banchero. He has 6. And that one's good.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
The deep 3. Thomas, that's good. He's got 7.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Harris. Pass to Suggs. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. Claxton with it. Here's Thomas. He has 7. Back to Claxton. Up and in on the layup. Claxton's got 6.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Carter puts up a deep 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero.
Next foul. Cameron Thomas. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harris right side. Pass to Carter. Back to Harris. Picked by Carter. Harris with it. Claxton picks him up. 3 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Claxton attacking. Uses the glass on the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Wagner with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Suggs. 7 points in the game. Banchero outside. Launches a 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
Looking like a poised veteran right there. Banchero not panicking and burying the shot.
Here's Thomas. Pounded by Harris. Thomas, that's good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
The 3 from Banchero. That shot, no good. Finney-Smith with it. Bridges, left side. Tries the 9-footer. And the Nets tack on 2 more. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Joe Ingles. Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The finish! Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Walker passes to Simmons. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Now here's Anthony. Yet to see a basket. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Now here's Walker. Now here's Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's how you put pressure on the defense. Simmons with the pump fake to get to the line.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Line for 2.
So he gets them both. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Here's Walker, following the bucket by the Magic to the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got 9 points here in the second half.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Black passes to Wagner. Isaac in the post. He's against Watford. No coverage that time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 9. And it's in there. Simmons has got 11 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Wagner with a screen on Simmons. Here's Black. Simmons defending. And it's good for 2. Black's got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Walker. Over Anthony. Here's Simmons. Back to Walker. Outside Johnson. Pass to Walker. Here's Sharp. Defended by Wagner. Here's Watford. Clock at 4. Shoots over Isaac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Ingles passes to Black. Isaac with it. He's against Watford. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the bucket by the Magic. Back to Walker. Here's Watford. Isaac covering. The shot by Watford, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Anthony slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Walker. No made baskets yet.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossovers.
Johnson with a bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Wagner with a screen on Walker. Anthony, the pass to Black. He takes it in. Here's Isaac. Brooklyn with the board.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Simmons. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Walker. Then there's Sharp. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Harris, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
It's Suggs with a drive, and he converts the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Pass to Finney-Smith over Banchero. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Wagner, the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Here's the floater. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thomas passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Carter, a screen on Schroeder. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Claxton. Over Suggs. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
I love how we went right at the defender. Recognizing the height advantage, he goes to work.
Harris goes in. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Schroeder. Now Wagner, 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Carter on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Oh, and they take the lead. Thomas has gotten 4 this quarter. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Suggs, covered by Schroeder. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Back to Suggs, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Carter. Carter, a screen on Bridges.
Yeah! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Bridges. With the drive. Claxton with it. Money!
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Picked by Carter. That's Wagner off the drive. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Shoots over Schroeder. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Finney Smith. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Schroeder passes to Finney Smith. Money!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Ben Carroll finishes with force inside.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Ben Carroll. And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And Orlando has possession. Wagner for three. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is
should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Bridges out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas, and it's Schroeder in at the point.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Lets a floater go, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's a terrific shot selection by Kelly Olynyk, demonstrating that soft touch on the floater.
You know, Greg, for the Olynyks, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. The long distance three is Barrett.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Out to Bridges. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Thomas.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Trent. It's stolen by Schroeder. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And from undrafted in 2016 doors, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Now, here's Bridges. Fires from deep. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And it's Trent off the drive.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges got 5.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Barnes outside. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. The kick out to Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. That's good from Barnes. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Now, here's Trent. For 3, Barrett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Snatched away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Back to Thomas. Here's Finney Smith. Got a piece of it.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Barnes outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Quickly the pass to Olynyk. It's deflected, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
Inside, Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Trent. 5 points in the game. On the wing quickly. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 5. To the inside, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Trent. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. Barnes left side. Ball stolen. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Barrett. There's the screen. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Raptors lead by. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burn.
And Olynyk kicks to Trent. Back to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Olynyk's got 6 points.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
So timeout call here, the first for the Raptors. Dix checked in for Toronto. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Olynyk up top. Pass to Dick. Olynyk, a screen on Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Dick. Olynyk's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors. Outside Thomas. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. Toronto leading by 4. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Quickly against Bridges. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats, like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Stolen by Quickly. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Barnes passes to Dick. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. And the pass to Quickly. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Here's Claxton, quickly covering. No good from Finney-Smith.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Barrett. Passes it to Dick. Barnes screen on Schroeder. Dick. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Thomas kicks to Bridges. Off the left rim and out. Raptors leading by 4. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Driving the lane. The shot's good from Quickly.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And then Thomas with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Dick. Olynyk sets a screen for Dick. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 11.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder looking over the floor. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Dick. And there's the pass to Olynyk. Here's Dick. Up in time. Kelly Olynyk getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Johnson. Lonnie Walker is out there with Simmons. Then it's Sharp And it's Watford in at the 4-man position.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that net.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Walker the pass to Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen away.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Simmons passes to Sharp. Here's Watford. Dishes it to Walker. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Brown drives in. Here's Abaji. Offensive rebound. Brown finds Boucher. Now Dick. 6 to shoot. Back to Boucher. Tries again. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score, even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brown outside. Here's Nora. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 5. Passes to Simmons. Dick with the steal. And he jams it with authority.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Watford. Simmons trying to get open. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. He hits the second from the line. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Dick. To the middle. Here's Nora. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Sharp. Out to Smith. Pass to Walker. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson wide open. He fires. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Brown the pass to Boucher. Back to Brown. Here's Dick. The rebound by Sharp. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Here's Watford, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown with it. He's picked up by Walker. Now Dick out to the wing. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dick. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And again, no good by Toronto. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Johnson dishes to Walker. For the lead. It's rebounded by Dick.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brown with the bucket.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Smith outside. And the dunk by Smith.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
At the top of the key, Boucher. Dick wide open. Oh, good with the triple. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Raptors. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Barnes out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Olynyk in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Olynyk, a screen on Schroeder. The feed to Olynyk. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Trent finds Barrett. And that one, good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, you've got to keep feeding the big man. When Olynyk gets hot, the basket looks as big as the ocean.
Bridges outside. Takes the 3. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Quickly against Schroeder. Feeds to Bridges. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Barrett for 3. Kept alive. Barnes finds Barrett. Back to Barnes. To the paint. Barrett the pass to Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Down low. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Trent goes in. He's off on that one. Excellent D from Thomas. Schroeder outside. And pass to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Passes it to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining.
Barnes outside. Back to Olynyk. Ripped away. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And the shot goes in. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rim.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And the first of 3 missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances.
Boy, Gary Trent Jr. is a guy who has delivered big shots. Now an opportunity to make one from the free throw line.
And he nails the third. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Trent. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Nets passing it around. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Trent against Thomas. Trent kicks to Olynyk. Puts one up. Good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Money!
Got to show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Pass to Olynyk. Got it!
And this is why they call on Olynyk here. A talented scorer, dependable in big moments.
It drops.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes down low. Finney Smith defending. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
And they've got to foul here if they need it.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Barnes screen on Bridges. Barnes outside. And they recover it. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Then Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point. Barrett finds Olynyk. It's Barrett on the wing from the arc. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
Outside Carter. Back to Suggs. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here are the Raptors now. About a minute into this first quarter. Trent for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Ready to answer. Gary Trent Jr. will happily fight this out at the arc.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Now here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Wagner outside. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And it's Wagner missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Harris against Trent. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's why you stick with it and play through the whistle. Gary not taking the contact for granted.
Wagner against Barrett. Carter, a screen on quickly. Here's Suggs. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Olynyk. Olynyk with the screen on Harris. And it's Trent penetrating. The shot by Olynyk, no good. And Harris has got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Pass to Ben Carroll. Carter, a screen on Olynyk. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Suggs. Picked by Carter. Carter on the wing. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. The Magic need to put one up here. Suggs, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Trent against Harris. Barnes goes in, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Wagner, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Trent. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Barnes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Carter. Here's Suggs. Pass to Harris. Driving in, and Harris throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Olynyk for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's stolen by Trent. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barrett can't hit.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8" post, Gary Jr. a 6'5" shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Olynyk, and here's Trent. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist from Trent. Olynyk's got 5 points.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Suggs. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Quickly drives in, banked it in off the glass. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Quickly outside. On the take. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Van Caro outside. Pass to Harris. Picked by Carter. There's the triple. Harris misses.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Olynyk with a screen on Harris. Outside Olynyk. Going inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays. But your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Here's Harris. And Carroll with a screen on Trent. Here's Harris. That's his 3rd basket and 5 shots. Solid work. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Barrett off the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Sometimes he can be a bit passive, so it's nice to see RJ is forcing the issue.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Quickly. And there's the drive. Oh, a special move before that shot. Quickly's got 8.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Van Caro with a screen on Quickly. Van Caro outside. The big man, Van Caro, showing the range.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Barrett a screen on Harris. Outside Barrett. Back to Trent. 1:10 left in the second. Pass to quickly. Shot clock at 5. The three from Barnes. They get it back.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
Orlando trailing here. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Harris. He's got 6. Wagner outside. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Suggs. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's quickly. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Trent. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Outside Barrett. And it's Toronto with another. And so it's Toronto closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. On the court for the Magic, they've got Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the 2 guard. Brown can't hit. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. Kicks it out to Isaac. Fires from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Dick. Outside, Brown. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Brown with a screen. Here's Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dick's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Anthony.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Dick, the pass to Boucher. Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Raptors foul. Dick. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Ingles.
And what we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And Toronto calls time here. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anthony outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Shooting for Orlando, Joe Ingles.
And the technical free throw is good. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Wagner with a screen. And And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Still without a bucket. There's a screen. Pass to Dick. Takes it inside. Brown gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 4.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Wagner. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Shooting through contact, Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
And Anthony, here we go. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Dick. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Yes, it's good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Isaac outside. Wagner outside. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Wagner's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Now here's Isaac. He's scoreless.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Nora. They set the screen. Into the lane. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 3. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Wagner with a screen on Brown. Wagner outside for the tie. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Dick. He's got 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Anthony finds Ingles. And he hits it to tie the game. Ingles got 5 now.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Nora. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Third team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for Toronto.
And he sinks the second.
He left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Here's Suggs. Missed it! And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Orlando has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Then Carroll the screen to take the lead. Carter, the pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
It's Barnes on the wing. Trent outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. Picked by Carter. It's Suggs with a drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Outside Olynyk. Here he goes. Pass to Trent. Back to Olynyk. Now here's Barnes. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Orlando trailing here. Carter, a screen on quickly. Outside Carter. Harris outside. To take the lead. Rebound by Olynyk. And for Toronto, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Up top Carter to tie it up. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Banchero. Here's Barnes. Blocked!
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Barrett. Outside Olynyk. Launches a three. Parries it from 3.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
Up top Carter. Carter, a screen on Barrett. And it's Wagner off the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Outside Barnes. There's a screen. Outside Barrett. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. He's got a nose for the big situations.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Wagner. Back to Olynyk. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A big-time bucket from Olynyk. I love the fearlessness he plays with.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Carter, a screen on Trent. Harris with the drive. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Carter, a screen on quickly. Suggs. And it's in.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Pass to Trent. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Good on the first. And that makes it a three-point lead.
And as a go-to scorer, Banchero is often on the line with the game on the line.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Barnes. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Banchero outside. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are.
Hey.